Okay guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first ever video. I am planning on making a lot of fishing content. Sorry, trying to take a bait off a hook here and it's not wanting to cooperate. Piece of junk. Today we are going fishing for some panfish. Planning on catching some bluegill, some crappie. I don't know what else is out in this little pond thing I'm in. I am currently in an inflatable kayak. It is sketchy to say the least. So, just gotta put this on for bait. I am using Berkeley Gulp Alive. I don't know if the camera will show it or not. Little pink waxies on a hook that's way too big. For my rod and reel setup here, I have a Shimano ultralight, I don't know what model it is, and a fancy Shimano reel that came with it. It was a combo. So I am out here. I know you can't see the water. I don't have the best camera setup. I apologize for that. Let me fix that. I am out in some really yucky stuff right now, some weeds and whatnot. And so I'm going to have trouble evidently getting my bait to go through. And it is not going to want to work. It's a bunch of weeds and stuff. And an ant. Damn. Okay. Let me move a little closer here to where it's not so weedy. Okay. I think we're in a better spot now. I had to move forward just a little bit. Be some good frog fishing out here, but I don't know if there's a lot of bass in this place or not. I've only caught a few. That was a bad cast. Man. This is just not working out for me today now, is it? Can't even figure out how to cast a fishing pole, and I've been doing this my entire life. Man. Catching nothing but seaweed. Nobody likes that. There looks like a good hole in the weeds. Maybe we'll get through it. Dang. Oh, I see some. Adjust my camera here. The wind's gonna blow me away. Okay, at least I have it in the water now. Gotta reposition myself and the camera. I need a better camera setup, apparently. I thought this was gonna work better. This wind is just not really cooperating with me right now. And being in an inflatable kayak is not helping. Especially when I'm used to trolling motors. I know that's not really an excuse, but let's see what we end up. Darn wind. Get some seaweed off of here. And I can see some fish down there. Oh, no wonder I'm not catching anything. Well, it looks like the one I missed took my bait. That's just great. And now the wind's blowing me away again. I'm starting to understand why every fishing YouTuber I watch hates the wind. Oh, I did not want that to happen. Okay, take like 7 of trying to get over here without the wind. Let's see if I put myself against, there's a rock right here. Whoa. Now maybe we can get something to work here. I'd adjust the camera again. There we go. Oop. Did I get one? I think I just got weeds. Just seaweed fish. There we go. Not a lot of clear spots over here. Whoa. Let's try this again. There we go. Oh. Try not to fall out of this thing. Inflatable kayaks are not as sturdy as you may think. If any of you are from the north right now, you're really confused on why I'm jigging this like an ice fishing pole. And the answer to that is I'm literally just dropping it over the side of the kayak. If you're a crappie fisherman, or you've seen crappie fishermen, or even them guys with live scopes, this makes sense, but I don't do a whole lot of that, and so to me this kind of feels like I'm ice fishing. Man. Scare them all off or something? Well, there we go. Got one. He's just a little guy. He ain't that big. I might have to grab my pliers for him. Dude, quit shaking around so much. Why is it always the little panfish? Here, let me adjust my camera here again. Why is it always the little ones that are the feistiest? Ooh. Is that just like a species-wide or an animal kingdom-wide thing? I swear. Yeah. He's just a little guy. Okay, little dude. Put you back. I want your big brother. Nobody likes catching little fish. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. I know some people who like catching little fish. Most people don't like catching little fish. Damn. I'm really gonna have to get a better camera setup after this. Let's see if we can't catch a bigger one now, shall we? Oops, hang on. Ow. I just got hit in the back of the head with that. I got caught on a weed and I tried to get it out and son of a gun came back and whacked me in the back of the head. Hate it when that happens. I'm also used to only that happening with crankbaits, which is even worse than this. Okay, there we go. Feels like I'm getting bites, which is good. Oop. Nope, I missed him. Damn. That sucks. Thought I had him. Ooh. Ooh. He feels bigger than the last one. Oh, he is. He's bending the rod, which, I mean, on an ultra light, anything can do that. Oh, fuck. He swallowed it. Oh my gosh. He can't even let me grab him by the lip. I got some more line here. There's this little guy. I guess I shouldn't say little, he's 3 times the size of the last one. He's probably just eating size. And let me see if he's gonna let me take the hook out. I mean, he freaking inhaled that thing. Damn. I don't think I have small enough pliers to go way down there. I prefer not to cut it. Well, he's not bleeding yet, so that's a good thing. Okay, we're gonna have to cut it. It's 2 down in there. Now, if any of you are watching this and worried about me leaving a hook in the fish's mouth, all is well. Because the hooks, one, it's not blocking his throat, stomach. I don't know how fish anatomy really works that well. I failed biology class. But supposedly, from what everybody's told me, is the hook companies have decided to design it so that they easily will rust out and fall out within like 2 to 3 days. So if that's true, and I'm going to hold them accountable for that, we should be good. And we shouldn't have to worry about anything, and the fish will live a happy, happy life. But I still don't like doing it unless I absolutely have to. I think every fisherman out there can agree with me. And now I need a new hook. Here we go. Try on a new hook. But he was a good little size. He'd have been just barely eaten sized for most people. I don't know, I don't keep a lot of fish. Fish to eat just because I never catch enough big ones. But maybe that'll be a YouTube video, catch, clean, and cook. Hit up a bunch of different lakes or something that I know have a couple of big ones in them, and we can fry some fish. Because who doesn't like a good fish fry? Okay. There's that. Got my hook all tied on. Camera's getting all wonky again. There we go. That's better. Now, we got our new hook. Before we put on a new bait, I think I'm going to go to a new spot. Because I'm not seeing a whole lot over here anymore that are big. So, and I know what some of you watching this are thinking right now, and that's, don't you know you're not supposed to move when you're on fish? Well, I have ADHD and I don't care. I can't sit still in one spot for more than a little bit. This looks like an okay spot. I know you can't see it, but I have some clear water next to a half submerged log. So, hopefully this will work. Time to see what we got. Now, for those of you who are watching this and thinking about kayak fishing, I've only ever gone a handful of times, but I really do enjoy it because you can get to a lot more spots that a boat can't. Well, shouldn't go. And on smaller ponds like where I'm at right now, it's very nice because you don't hear the motor all the time, or the trolling motor or whatever, and you're kind of just one with nature. So if you're one of those people who like to be close to nature, you know, kayak fishing is definitely fun. It has its advantages. It also has its disadvantages, like you can't go everywhere quite as fast. It is somewhat sketchy when you're first starting out. You know, it feels very tippy. But I don't know. I think everybody should try it. You know, you don't need much. An inflatable kayak like what I'm in right now, you can get one for a lot cheaper than you can get an actual kayak, you know, hard plastic one. Man, maybe I was wrong about this spot. I figured submerged log would be the way to go. I don't know. Ooh, nope, that was just weeds. Well, that was pretty dumb of me. I suppose turn around and go back to the other spot where I was catching them still. I don't really want to lose any more hooks is what I'm going to try and do. These hooks are expensive. And I don't know about you, but I ain't got a buttload of money, so. And I don't like to cheap out on hooks just because I've had too much bad luck with bending them and breaking them and whatnot when I buy cheap ones. So. Let's try this again. Ow. Almost hooked myself. There you go. I don't think that wasn't very good. It's kind of a pain casting from a kayak in general, but especially an inflatable one. I don't know why, but man, just having a rough time over here in this spot. Whoops. Hooked my paddle. That wouldn't have been good. Almost had it go overboard. Would have been stranded out here with no paddle. There we go. That was a good one. Finally got it to go exactly where I wanted it to go. Ooh. Thought I had one there. Let me move a little closer. Stabilizing a kayak is not easy. There we go. That looked pretty good. I suppose take this moment in time. I am a Christian. I'll say that right now. I'm not a lot of the ones you see on the internet where I'm like, devoted to Christ, have been for years. I'm a fairly new Christian. Been around it my entire life, been in the church most of my life, but, I haven't been just die hard in the faith in a while. And I've decided lately that I'm going to grow in that, and so I would like my videos to have a daily Bible verse. And today we're going to start out with a very well-known one, which is John 3:16. Now, thought I had a bite there. I did not. Forgive me, I don't have a Bible right on me that I can get to, obviously. So I'm going to try and quote this from heart. But John 3:16 says, "Whoever believes in him shall not perish, but be with him." You know what? Actually, I might have a Bible on me. Thought I could do this from heart, but evidently not. I almost always have a Bible somewhere near me, even though I don't read it all the time like I should. So let me see if I can't find it here. Oh, that's Luke. I'm also not very good at navigating these. John 3:16, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, so that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." So essentially that means if you put your faith in Jesus Christ, accept him as your Lord and Savior, all that fun jazz, great time. You get to go to heaven, you get to live with him forever. And everybody else is up there too. It's a pretty neat idea if you ask me, you know. Hang on, I'm reading something else. And then, so another one overlooked is John 17, which is another great verse. And I feel like we should include it with 16 and say it just as much. But John 17 says, "For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but in order that the world might be saved through him." Meaning he didn't come down here, he didn't die, save the world, whoop-de-doo, everything's good, now you can go about your life. No, he came down here, died, and now you have to go through him, essentially is what it's saying, if I understood that correctly. Again, barely starting to get deeper into this. Don't really, I might get some of this stuff a little out of context, a little wrong, I don't know. Forgive me if I do. Correct me in the comments if I do. But I think I scared all the fish off with that. I think what I need to do is adjust my weight. I have a little split shot on here. Can you see it? Yep. So that way it drops down faster and through the weeds. But I think it went too far up from where I had it on the hook. So now in this semi-shallower water, oops, I'm moving. I gotta back up. Backing up in a kayak is not very easy, by any means. Did I have a fish or just weeds? Ooh, it might have just been weeds. Damn. Really felt like a fish there for a second, I'm not gonna lie. I want to at least try and catch one more fish for you guys. Ooh. I think this is just weeds. Man, I should never have left that spot. Apparently I come back and it's just engraved in weeds, which is a little weird. I just got water all over me from doing that. Well, I say we try one more spot. Hopefully I can catch another fish or two for you guys. I don't want these videos to be like stupidly long because nobody wants to watch a stupidly long video with a lot of not catching fish. So I got one last spot I think I'm going to try out over here. It's a little clear. And I saw some fish over here yesterday when I was out here. What day is it today? It's Saturday. I keep forgetting what day it is all the time. Okay. Man. Oh, something moved. I don't know if that was a fish or a bug or what. Oh, hey, we cooking with peanut oil now. I got a whole school of fish. Looks like I got some big ones. Whoa. Ah, caught my phone. Now the wind's blowing me away from my honey hole. Let me see if I can't get myself back over into this spot. I'm gonna clean some, getting water all over myself. That's no fun. This darn wind. I need to get a shallow water anchor for this thing or something. Because dang, it is really ticking me off. Wait for this wind to calm down for a second here. And get back in this cove a little ways. There. Let's try this again, shall we? No, the spot I'm in, I know you guys can't see it, is there's a lot of yucky seaweed and everything. I'm right on a weed line. And I saw a whole school of bluegill, it looked like. Some sort of sunfish, it looked like mostly bluegill on the edge of this weed line. So I'm hoping that they're over here still and they didn't swim off too far. Maybe. I don't know. Crap. Wind's kicking in again. Almost got blown directly into a tree. Not have been fun. Yeah, let's kind of see what we got around here. Oh, one just jumped. And there's one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, they're all going towards my bait, it looks like. Kayaks being swim around. Gosh darn it, I'm being blown again. Right into a freaking tree. There we go. Maybe they're just not hungry today, you know? Fish aren't always going to bite, unfortunately. Ooh. Did I have one? Nope, I thought I did. Thought I did. But evidently I was wrong. Whoa. Ooh. Oh, that was a weed, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, that was a weed. Well, I don't think they're biting anymore, so I'm gonna end this video right here. If you guys like what you saw, would like some more content and everything, I plan on posting a couple times a week. Eventually want to get to where I'm posting a video every day. Yeah, if you like it, stick around. I plan on posting some more fishing content once fall hits, some hunting content if any of you like to hunt. You got any other ideas, leave it in the comments.